Hey traders and investors, it's Serge Berger. Today I want to revisit a trade idea in Nike that I first shared with you guys a few weeks ago on April the 11th. I'm linking to that trade idea up here. What I said at the time was that I think the stock, although I'm remain bullish on Nike through the longer term lens, what it actually had was a lot of exhaustion buying. Remember, it was a real cult stock that people were chasing higher for the most part last year, and you can see from a momentum perspective, stock actually had topped in late 2014. Momentum kept making lower highs throughout 2015, and the stock kept rising. So this latest formation up here, although again the stock doesn't have to completely fall apart from here, it does look to have put the stock into a bit of a longer sort of pausing period, if you will, than what we saw in the previous pausing periods here over the past few years. So let's have a look at this a little bit closer up on the daily chart where we get into the real meat of this trade. And basically what I discussed as the sort of culprit, so to speak, or the trigger to my short idea was when the stock had earnings here in the middle part of March, I guess is when it was. You can see that the stock rallied right into earnings, right? But then it faltered apart. You know what? Let me just, actually, I'll keep these moving averages on. Basically, what happens in the fall, the stock gapped down right after earnings and had confirmation selling a few days later, right? Well, as a result, the stock also started breaking below that 200-day moving average, which is this red line, once again, and you saw it broke below there once in February, then rebounded back above it. But the fact that there was just a lot of resistance coming into play after earnings once again right here was real crucial. Also, we now have a real congestion of the moving average. We got the 50-day, the 100-day, and the 200-day also to coming together right here. And you can see now the stock is actually attempting to break below next support, which very simply sort of looks something like this, right? So, if you draw a little bit tighter, you can see we're more or less starting to break below it. So, lines can be drawn in many ways. It's more about the perspective we gain from drawing those lines. So you can see now today, as I'm recording, this stock is attempting to break below the next layer of support here. It hasn't yet done it, but it's continue to look heavy. So I still think this stock from here is a better short. You can see once again rejected a rally attempt here just the other day. I still think the stock is going to go and at the very least retest those February lows for the time being. So again, I would not buy Nike on the dip here. I'm looking to reshort this, as I do think the path of least resistance through the near to maybe medium term is lower, although the longer term does look promising for the stock and the company. So please give us a like on the video so I can move up in YouTube ranks, folks. Other than that, I'll see you in the next video. Take care.